Hello, everyone. It is Charlotte here. This is kind of a funky week because we were supposed to go last week to the mountains, and because things just came up that I had to take care of in my mom's estate, and we had packages that are going to be delivered this week. We weren't able to go. So now we're hoping that we can go this week. Um, yeah, I kind of got excited about making a mini book, and I decided to do that with the index card. So this is the project. I don't know that this can go in an envelope, so I believe yeah, I don't know. Somehow it's gonna get, what we make's gonna, it's gonna get there, but this might be the first little guy that's going to have to go in a small box. You got to admit, this is cute. This is so cute. So this is what we're going to do. And I went ahead and we're not weaving. Okay, some of you are probably clapping your hands because there's no weaving in this video. Some of you may be a little disappointed, but I know some of you are going to be happy. Anyway, yeah, this is the little guy, and it's got all sorts of pockets and tags, but it's all index cards. So it takes two 5x7s. That's what I made this out of. Two 5x7s that are cut in half lengthwise, and then cut in half again, uh, and then folded. So that's what you're going to do. So you're going to grab your index card, 5x7, and you're going to cut it in half this way. So then you're going to have two strips, and then you're going to cut your strips in half, and then so you'll have four, and then you're going to take and you're going to fold those strips in half. You can do it just with four if you want, but I went ahead and used two index cards, so I had eight little folds. And then the way I put them together in here is I had one fold with the print, the line side up. The next fold I had with the line side inside, and then I just alternated them like that. So that's what we have here. Like I said, I went ahead and just wanted to save a little bit of time. Then I took a piece of cardstock and I made it the same way. Just took a piece of sorry, I lost my train of thought right there. So I took a piece of cardstock, and this is going to measure 3.5 by 2, because each one of these is a 3 by 2. So this is a 3.5 by 2. And let's just take this one and let's make sure. Yep, 3 by 2. So your little cover will be a 3.5 by 2, and then I took a piece of scrap paper, 3.5 by 2, because we are going to, I used Project Life cards, and so we're going to put this on there. I mean, this would be okay, but I don't want that because you can't really even tell what that says. So we are going to grab a glue stick, and we are going to glue that down. And this is the only thing you're going to need your glue stick for, but you are going to need glue if you are going to have pockets. You're going to have to, oh, I think I'm at the end of the glue. Let's see, hopefully this will work. That is the last of my Yoo-hoo, and I don't think that's going to be enough. So now we will get out the, I think, Avery. I love this. Avery. I love this because it's soft, but not too soft. I find the Yoo-Hoo is very soft and tends to want to give me clumps. It's a good glue, but I prefer the Avery. So far, the Avery's good. I never got a chance to use the Gorilla Glue stick because I heard that they no longer are making the glue stick. All right, then I'm just going to take a bone folder, and of course I can't even get this little piece to be. There we go. My bone folder. How'd we do? Just the tiniest, just a hairline fracture right here. Well, it's not even a hairline, it's not a fracture, but just a little hairline. So I probably have that on the brain because I dropped my phone. Yeah, and I have a hairline fracture. First time I have ever done that. It fell out of my pocket. So I guess my luck was gonna run out on me. Then what I'm gonna do is I rounded these little corners here, and so I'm gonna do that here. Hopefully this is gonna be dry enough. If you wanted to now, if you're a sewer and you like your stitching, you could go ahead and stitch around this. That would be cute too. I didn't do that, but it would be cute to do that. So we are gonna punch the corners. Beautiful day here today, but very hot, very humid. Some of you were thinking, it's not a beautiful day, hot and humid. I spoke to my sister-in-law yesterday, and they're in Centennial, just outside of Denver. And they were gonna come meet us up at the mountains because it's our anniversary on the 20th. And they are in such a drought situation and they hand water, so they can't leave. They just know that they will lose so many of their plants that aren't hooked up to a sprinkler system. So maybe next month, but not this month. Okay, so I think that's going to be the front. I'm going to give this just a minute to dry so that when I go to crease this, I am not going to have any kind of separation right there. Let's just give the glue just a little chance to dry. So what I have here is every other. So there's 3, see that? 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So there's 16 little pages. We're gonna find the center. And I'm only gonna do 2 holes in this. You can do 3 if you want. You could use a stapler. I thought about using a stapler, but this is pretty thick. I don't know if you can really see that, but it's pretty thick, and I am afraid that the stapler just really isn't going to work well. So we are going to go ahead. I'm going to get my awl, and I am going to just do 2 holes here. And I really do believe 2 holes is going to be enough. And then hopefully this is going to be dry enough where I can crease it and we're going to be okay. I think we're going to be okay. So we're going to attach that and we're going to poke holes. Good. Let me just make sure that we are good. We might have to do a little trimming. That's okay if we have to trim. And then we have to go through and do our pockets, and I got our tags already. I have my needle threaded. Typically, I do not use a thread like this when I do a book. But with this little book and the fact that it's two little signatures, I thought, why not? It should be fine. And I think, yeah, I'll start at the bottom. And this is the bottom. I like the red line to be at the top. So, yeah, it's not going to be, though. Not if I want that to be the front. I'm pretty much going to hide it, so let me see if my other pages, yeah, all my lines are where I want them. So I think I'm just going to, let's just make sure. No, just that one line. All right, I am going to turn it this way and not worry about it. We are going to start at the bottom. Pull this through. Not going to worry about the lines. Want a little bit of a tail because we're going to attach some little beads. So then we're going to go in at the top. And then we're just going to tie a knot. Maybe. Okay. Let's make that just a little bit longer. Tie a knot. I don't have anything to anchor this down with, so I need to try and get it tight. Things are not easy. Okay, I think that's going to be good. And we'll do it once more just to be on the safe side. And let's see if we can pull that down. I don't want to rip our paper. I think we're good. So we will cut this. Put this away. We don't need this. That little guy can go back, and it's the only thing that's organized in this room. Okay, so this is what we have, is this cute little booklet. And I can see I've got little corners showing. That's not a big deal, but I think I'll just go ahead. Just give it a little, just a little snipperoo. Just like that. So I was on the phone this morning taking care of some business for my mother. And missing her, but I am okay. I am still receiving cards, and I will do a video. I just have not really had the time to get everything together. So I apologize for that. I appreciate each and every one of you for your support of my channel, for your support on in my Etsy shop, and for your support of my loss. You're so kind. I just am so honored and grateful to know each and every one of you. So, okay, that's enough of the sews. So, Charlotte. Okay, I'm going to try to follow this as best I can. I just think it would be easier. So we have a little bit of rickrack right there. That was a little leftover piece that I found and thought, well, why not use it right there? It's cute. And I thought about going through and adding little bits of lace. I did not do that, but I did think about doing it. So let's just pull out our Fabrifix, and we're just going to make kind of like a little belly band right here. So we'll get that where we want it to go. Maybe we should do this. And we're going to cut the excess off right there like that. And so we still have a little piece here that can be used somewhere. And put a little bit of glue here. Give this time to set up before I've got this little guy here. If you remember last year, I ordered a candle kit from Brambleberry to make candles. And as a matter of fact, I think I still have one here. It was this here. Do you remember that? We made this candle. Oh, it still just smells so good. Anyway, there were extra little labels to and from. And so I saved them because it's perfect. That is going to go here. So we'll come back later and add our little tags. Then I skipped a page so that anybody that wanted to journal in this could. And then we have a little pocket on that side, a little pocket on this side. So we're gonna skip a page, and then here we are going to use, let's see, I tried to have everything ready so that I didn't waste your time sitting here trying to measure and cut everything. We're gonna have to cut as we go anyway, but here we've got a little pocket, and I think we are going to cut that right there, and we should be good. I think right here. So if you've got scraps, this is a really cute way to use those up. So we have that there. And so we are going to need some glue. And hopefully I do not have a clog like I normally do. Sometimes I think my hands are just too big for a project like this, but I love making these little guys. They're just fun. So we have our pocket here. And then on this side, I took a little piece of blue and created a little side pocket. So I think if I clip that right there, we might be good. See if we're gonna fit, and we will. So we'll glue that down. I hope everybody's had a great week and that you have a wonderful weekend ahead of you. Hopefully when you see this video, I will be up in cooler temperatures. I almost put that on backwards. That's not going to work, is it? So then we've got that. So then we are going to skip these lined pages so that you can put a little journaling in there, and then we are going to this. So I didn't have a piece of that, so I pulled from that same paper pack this little butterfly, and we are going to put the butterfly there, and it is a tuck, so we are only gluing two sides, the outside and the bottom. That will get glued on this page. Just like that. And then this page is a little belly band, and it is using, doesn't look like I have a strip of paper, so we are going to have to cut. Maybe I do have, nope, I don't. We are going to have to cut little piece of paper there. So hopefully we don't have to get the machine out and we can just do this. Just like that. I cut just a little bit more off. That's the problem. If I don't use the machine, I don't cut straight. So we're going to glue the top and the bottom. So a little bit of glue here, a little bit of glue here, and we'll put this guy on, hopefully centered. Okay, and then we have lined pages. And the way that this turned out, there's another lined page, so there's just a pocket there. Let's see if this turned out the same way. There's our lined pages. It did not. So it's just weird to me. I can put things in the same way and they just don't end up being the same way. We have this paper here. We are going to maybe cut it about right here. And then I took a little divot out of this. It is so tiny. Let's hope that I can do that again. I may have taken the divot out before I cut it. So let's see if I can do that. May not be centered. Center it as best I can. Just the tiniest little divot there. It's not centered, but it's okay. And we're going to glue this on 3 sides, both sides and the bottom, leaving the top open so that we can use it as a pocket. Just like that. Let's see if we've come out on the other side at all. We have just a little bit. Not enough to worry about, but enough to just give a little trim. Just like that. Try not to bang that down. And now we've got this side, and somewhere here, I think what I'm going to do then is, I should have the same amount of pockets. So I think what I'm going to do is take this matching piece and do the same type of pocket here that I had on that other page, and they'll match. So we are going to do that. So once again, we need the 2 ends and the outside edge. Just like that. Make sure that we're on that page and not hanging off. Just double check it. So we have that. Then we've got our lined papers. Okay. And then we have this. Okay, so we have a little belly band there that is made out of this. So I will cut this off. Like that. Somebody's asking me to show my craft room in the mess. So should I do it, guys? I think what I'm going to do is go and order a phone holder, one that you can hold in your hand. And I might just do a video of my mess. You won't believe it. I mean, you truly won't believe how I work. But I think I'll do it because, you know, it can kind of be a video on what not to do, maybe. So I think I will. show you my craft space with my mess, and then I'll clean it up and show you what it looks like without the mess. It only takes one project and the mess comes back. Okay, so this guy, let's see, I need some kind of strip of paper for that little dude. Let's see if this will work. It was the smallest little piece of paper. Oh my goodness, it's perfect. So what I did for that, and you've probably seen this done by a million crafters already, we're just gonna fold. I know my fingers are in the way, but there is no way around that. Fold that down like that, because this is going to fold down. I'm not the best at this, but it doesn't have to be perfect, does it? So I am just gonna guess that we're gonna make it about that and hope that works. All right. So we're gonna fold it once and fold it twice. So fold it once, fold it twice. I know my hands are in the way and I apologize. I will show you more when I get it where I need it. And then this comes down. So we have this sweet little envelope. What we're going to do with this envelope is we're going to create a pocket out of it. So we're going to glue the two sides and the bottom. And then what you'll have is a pocket here, and you can open this up, fold this down, and you can either tuck something away in here if you like, or you can write in it. And this is going to go right here. So let me move this, and we are going to glue the side, bottom. Oh my goodness, now you see what I mean when I tell you I can't glue a straight line. There you go. But that's okay. Don't need to. Okay, so there's our little envelope. And then what you can do, like I said, see? And you can write in that if you want, or you can tuck some stuff in this and just close it up. I'm not putting any little closure on this. If you wanted to, you could take a little scrap of paper, put it across there, and then tuck that inside. But it stays shut, so I'm not worried about it at all. Okay, so next page should be lined page, but here is where there was a second pocket. So this one should be lined pages. There we go. Okay, now we've got double pages here. So we need a pocket like that, and I do have a scrap of paper. And so I think we will make that pocket on this side. Do I want that edge? That's the question. Where I've got the border. Do I want the border? And I think I do. I want the border because it just adds just a little bit of a different detail. So I am going to cut this off. This would be perfect if we wanted to make a little closure for that envelope. I think that's going to fit right there, and I think I might be a little bit too small. Let's see if I can take a little divot. I didn't out of mine, but let's just see. Take a little divot out of that, just so you look at it and you say, I mean, I don't think you need to be told anything, or you don't need to be showed that it's a pocket. I mean, you can see it's got tags in it, but you know, just in case, we'll spell it out a little bit. Hey, I'm a pocket. Put something in me. And because it's on this side, in the one I made, we are going to put it on this side, and I can feel my glue wants to have a clog. Of course it does. Okay, so then we need something here. So I did that already. I did that on ours, the other one. So I think, all right, we need to come up with something here. So I think we will do a little belly band. And I found this scrap. This is not in the one that I made, but we have writing on this side. But then we have this on this side, and I really like that. So I think we're gonna go ahead and we are going to just do a belly band. Doesn't have to be anything that's any big deal. We'll just put a belly band there because it's cute. So we need glue on the ends. And like I said, if you've got little tiny scraps of lace or crochet work, you could put them on here. If you have little tiny miniature anything, would be really cute. So we've got that, and now, well, I've got this little scrap here. Do we want to do that? We could put this here, and then there would be a little, I mean, it would be way at the bottom. I'm not gonna do it. I don't think we need it, so I'm not gonna worry about that. Okay, then we are into that, which we already did. I used that, so let's see what we have here. Then we have that, so we're good. We've got that we're not doing anything with, and then we've got another double. So on this, what I am going to do is I've got corners, which is right here. See those corners? And what I did is I just took a little scrap that was a square. See that? It's probably a 1 by 1. 1 by 1, and I just cut it in half, corner to corner. So I've got 2 little pockets. So we're going to glue the side and the bottom for this page. And this page the same way. We're going to glue the side and the bottom. So guys, I don't know if I am going to be having any videos next week. I have a laptop and I have a camera and a microphone to attach to the laptop. Now, I've never done a video like that. I always use my iPad or my phone. So I'm gonna try, and hopefully it will work. But if you don't see me next week at all, that is why it didn't work. So I might take my phone, I might do something with that, but I don't want to download. There's no computer up there, so I don't want to download on my phone because it just eats the storage up badly. So then we've got another corner that goes at the top instead of the bottom. There's our double pages, and we are double pages here again. That is just amazing to me. I don't know. I really thought I had put them on exactly the same, but no two are ever exactly the same. So we are going to, once again, do it like this, but at the top. So it's the exact same process, but instead of the bottom corner, it is going to be the top corner. Just like that. And the same thing on the other side. We are almost at the end. can fill this up and decorate the cover, put our ribbon on. It is just a really cute project. If you like little mini, then it is just really cute. So there was our other corner, and then we had a little belly band there. And what else do we have? Okay, we have belly band and a pocket. So we have our corners. You see how many pages I have because this one's a little bit different. Okay, so I only have 2. So belly band and a pocket. I think we're gonna do, instead of that, I think we'll do that and that. So let me see what papers I have that I haven't used yet. So we have this one, and we want to get as much of this pink in there as we can. So I am going to cut this off there. And we will have, I think we'll go this way with this gold. So let me cut this off. It's a scrap, not a big deal to me. I can pick and choose what I want. And I like that gold, that shiny gold. So we are going to go here, and I think I will be cutting this about right there. See if that works, and it does. So 2 sides and a bottom. Just like that for a little pocket, and then we need a little belly band on this side, and it was this paper that I used. So see if I can tell. Are we upside down? There is a writing on this. It's so hard to tell, but this is thicker, but it's so pretty. I'm gonna use the whole thing. So top and bottom, and then we've got a cute belly band. And our little book has all its little pockets and all its little tucks, all its little belly bands. Here we go. Okay, so now let's do our little cover. And I don't know if you remember these little collars that I had. We're done with this, so let's go ahead and get this out of your way. And we need to go back to our Fabrifix. We're gonna put I've got some crinkle ribbon here. We are gonna put our crinkle ribbon on. Try to make it even. And I'm gonna say that is the center. So what I'm gonna do is pull this up and get a little bit of glue on here like this. And get our crinkle ribbon on, our seam binding, crinkled seam binding. And it's gonna come through, but we are going to be putting some crochet on here, so we're not going to worry about that, but we do want to anchor. Want a little bit of glue here to anchor the seam binding down, and the same on the other side. So cute. So I know I am going to have to pay for postage on this one. Can't get away from it. I don't think this will go in an envelope. So we'll see. Okay, then what we're going to do is we are going to take this side here and we are going to glue this on and wrap it around just like that. So we're going to put our glue on our little applique. See what we have to glue down. Make sure I am not upside down. And get this on there like that. See if I can get off the excess glue. Let's see, how far over did I go here? Get this up and over as much as we can. Like I said, get off the excess glue. Turn this over and see where we are. Okay, we are going to cut some of this, which is going to be okay, and I don't think I have this on there at all. Cut this. That goes in my beautiful basket. And this is going to go like that. Okay, so let's see. I know we need some on this. This will come over like that. Make sure that we are not seeping glue. And then we can kind of come back and see where we need glue to be. And we can see that we need glue down here because that wants to stick up. We don't want that. Doesn't have to be perfect, guys. And you want it to be good, but we don't have to be perfect. Put a little bit of glue in here. Kind of tighten that up. Sorry, I've got it on my fingers. Okay, we can see we need glue here because we don't want this to rip back. So you want to make sure that you anchor pieces that could potentially come off like this. They're not anchored. They could potentially rip off and rip your book, and you don't want that. So I think that is good. And then I think this is good. Oh, so cute. All right, so let's fill her up and put our beads on and see what we've got. So I'm going to kind of follow this guy here so I know on that page. So make sure that I've got that anchored down right too, and it doesn't come up. We have this little guy that goes in there. Then we have a couple little guys here. I did not put any kind of anything on these little guys simply because they, I didn't know what the bulk would do. So, and then I don't have all the same little I don't have all the same little tags, so we'll put 3 in that one because that's a giveaway. That one's mine. I don't care. So then on that one, do we have something with, yeah, we've got this one here with the eyelash trim. We want the eyelash trim hanging over, so I'll put that guy there like that. And then we have a green one in there. Just some color. Want some color. So we get this guy here. Put that in there, and then we have this one. Put that in there. Just like that. And then we've got little ones in there. So let's put, I want to make sure that I use all of these guys. So I think in here, I am going to put more eyelash trim just so that you get that cool effect at the top. And I will also go ahead and put a couple of these little guys here. Just like that. And what do we have on? Okay, this is where we had something extra. So let's put this guy. That's really pretty. Doesn't that look, that's a pretty page right there. So then we have this. Okay, kind of off the mark here. So I know that in this I had used double tabs. So I'm going to put the double tabs there. And then I know I had little minis behind here. So let's do that. I had too little of the cardstock guys. So we'll do that. So we'll put 3 in there. And then we have, don't want to skip a page. Okay, then we got this guy. And I don't have that there. So I think, okay, now I'm just going to do my own thing to make sure that I get it the way it needs to be. I'm going to do my own thing here. So I'm going to see if, will that fit? No, but this might fit. I didn't have this in mind, and I thought that was so cool, so I wanted to put that in here. But it might need a little bit of help. So let me get my handy dandy tool out here and see if I can just kind of make this guy fit. There we go. I love that. I don't know when I created that. It was a long time ago though. And then here, I think we might do we'll do a larger one there. And then we have our corner pieces. I know, where are they? And I glued pages together, I did. There we go, we've got our little corners. So let's, I had to do this with mine too because the glue, it's such a tiny little spot that it needs just a little bit of help. So we get that and that. Oh, let's put this in there. And we can put that in there. We'll put that behind. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. And then we have our lined pages, and then we have our corner pages like this. Get in there. Let me pull out. This is where I got all of my goodies from. So let's see if we can put, yes, and then do I have another large one? Do I? I haven't come up with die cuts for this month. I apologize for that. I have just not been, I've just had to deal with, we're unpacking a lot of my mom's stuff because we've got it all in the garage. And so I apologize. I know you're going to write in the comments. You don't have to say you're sorry, but you know what I mean. So, yeah, I will come up with something, I promise. Okay, there's our lined page, and then we've got this guy here, and so let's use this. That is going to show over, but I think it's going to be all right. And then we've got this, so let's go ahead and maybe what we'll do is, can I get this in there? If I can get this in there, that might work better. Let's see. I want you to have this texture at the top, and then this can go in there. That works better. Okay. Now we're going to take a peek at this book, tie it up, do our beads. Look at how cute, guys. Oh, she's so cute. All right, I have to go off camera. I have to put this in my lap to be able to tie this off. So just forgive me for a second. I am hurrying. I am almost there. Just tying the bow right now. There we go. Oh, she's so cute. All right, let's put some beads on this. Okay, I have crystals here, and I need this little flosser. This is crystal beads from Hobby Lobby, and we are going to use, I think, 8, 4 on each side, 3 that will dangle, and 1 that will help with the knot. This is what we're going to do. And so what I like to do is we'll put 4 on here. This is going to go really fast. Well, if I can see. This is probably the longest index card Friday ever for me. Did I get that on there? Well, it would help if I had the hole right, wouldn't it? There we go. Okay, 4 on there. Then what we're going to do is we're going to take this and string it through and pull this off. And then we're going to take this and we're going to tie this, hopefully, in a knot. Oh, it worked. And hopefully tie it again. I don't want to have to take the book apart. Tie that off. Yes, yes, yes. So there's our 3 little beads, and then we're going to do the exact same thing for the other side. So there's 1, 2, 3, just in case you can't see them, and 4. And we are going to loop them through just like that, and then tie this off. And usually I like to just put a little dab of glue on the end so that it can't come undone. But there is our sweet little book with our little beads. I mean, come on, guys, what's not to like? And inside it is just really, really cute. Cute, cute. Where'd that come from? Where did that come from? I think this was supposed to go inside of here. I'm not going to undo this though. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to stick this in here, and whoever wins this, That's just stuck in there. You can find a place for that. So that is it for this week. So let's go ahead and give away this. I never heard from this person. And where is, okay, well, where is it? Where is the weaving? All right. Well, I have no idea where it is. Guys, where is it? I have no idea. I am in the middle of doing a medieval mirage, and I'm like, where is the weaving from last week? I don't see it. I don't know where it is. She's lost. Okay, well, you know what then? Then we give, is this what we did last week? Or it was this one? I don't know. We're going to give this away. I don't know. I don't know. I have such a mess here, guys, for real. I have such a mess that I have no idea where it is. It is somewhere. So, yeah, we'll give this away. And if I find it, then I'll just, you know, it's somewhere here. So, when I find it, unless this is it and I don't remember, if this is it, I don't remember what mine looked like. Yeah, I don't know. So we're going to give this away. I apologize. And I'm going to hold on to this one more week. Margaret Gortz, if you're looking, if you're watching this, I did check my addresses and I cannot find your address. So I'm going to give you another week to get in touch with me for this. Otherwise, I am going to give it away. So meanwhile, we are doing this. So guys, I apologize. Yes, what it pays to clean up, because maybe you can find something if you clean up. All right. Did we fall out? Sorry about that. All right. This is the winner right here. We hopefully are going to Tammy Winkler. All right, Tammy, if this isn't the exact one that shows up, because this isn't the one we made and I found it. It has to be here somewhere. So Tammy, I know I have your address, so I will get this in the mail to you, hopefully before we leave on vacation. All right, guys, I hope you like these little books. They're just cute, and yeah, this is what my brain came up with. So have a wonderful, wonderful weekend, and please, if you don't see videos next week, you'll know it's because more than likely you won't, because I don't have a bunch of stuff up there to create with. So yeah, that's just how it is, guys. Just how it is. So I hope you love these, and I will catch you in the next video. This one was a long one, I know, and I apologize for that. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Stay safe, and hugs to everybody, and I will catch you later. Bye, guys.